ল ব্যারেট রেজিস্টার্ড আইনি প্রতিষ্ঠান। আমরা সুপ্রিম কোর্ট, হাইকোর্ট, জেলা কোর্ট, ক্রেতা সুরক্ষা আদালত প্রভৃতি কোর্টে যে কোনো আইনি সমস্যায় আপনাদের পাশে সর্বদা। আজকে এই ভিডিওটা ল ব্যারেটের তরফ থেকে করা হচ্ছে। এই ভিডিওটার তৃতীয় পর্ব। তো এটা ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল বিল্ডিং প্ল্যান মিউনিসিপ্যালিটি এরিয়া যে আইন অনুযায়ী রুল অনুযায়ী করতে হয় সেই বিষয়ে আলোচনা। তা পুরো ভিডিওটা দেখার জন্য অনুরোধ করা হচ্ছে। Building in area other than municipalities in hill area, a building site's criteria of using a piece of land as a building site. No piece of land shall be used as a site for the erection, re-erection, addition or to or alteration of any building except in accordance with the provision of the Act and these rules. If any question arises as to what for the purposes of the Act shall be deemed to be the site for erection, re-erection, addition to or alteration of any building, the municipal authority shall determine the same and his decision shall be final. No piece of land shall be used as a building site in municipality unless the Board of Council is satisfied that land recorded is in conformity with the proposed construction, the level of the land is not lower than the level of the ground of the nearest public street, the land is capable of being well drained by means or drainage facility leading to exist public drain or drainage channels. The soil of the building sites is likely to sustain the construction of a building thereon. Where the site is within 5 meters of any side of a tank, the owner will take such measures as shall prevent any risks of drainage from such building passing into the tank. Explanation: soil shall include rocks, boulders, laterite. No piece of land in the municipal area located in a sinking zone or central business area as determined by the Board of Council shall be used as a building site without prior approval of the state government, provided that the construction of any building on any piece of land in the municipal area of the hill area prior testing of soil by a government recognized testing organization in respect of the land shall be made. No piece of land where a clothes sink or other industry was located or is in operation shall be used as a site for construction of any building other than on industrial building without the prior approval of the competent authority or appointed under clause D of section 2 of the Urban Land Selling and Regulation Act 1976, 30 of 1976. The site shall about on a street or a projected street, and there shall be access from any such street by any passage apparating to such site. If in the opinion of the municipal authority it would be the unsafe to construct a building on any piece of land, the municipal authority may prohibit any construction thereto. Application for approval of building sites and permission to construct or reconstruct building other than huts. Before submitting the building plan, approval of the building site has to be obtained from the municipal authority. The applicant may simultaneously submit the site plan and the building plan to the municipality for approval at his own risk and cost, but the municipality shall consider the building plan submitted for approval only after the site plan is approved. In case the site plan is not approved, the submitting plan shall also be treated as not approved. Every application under sub rule 1 submitted in form A shall state inter alia the proposed use of the land as per use group or occupancy. Every applicant under sub rule 1 shall be accompanied by a site plan in triplicate and a fee as may be determined by the municipality subject to the following for site plan up to rupees 2 up to 200 square meter of area rupees 200 rupees 2 for every additional 100 square meter for area part there to beyond the first 200 square meter rupees 100 provided maximum fees not exceeding 5 times the minimum fees as specified may be determined by the Board of Council at a meeting. Note: the site plan shall be drawn to the scale or nor of not less than 1 centimeter to 6 meter and shall be signed by the applicant on and by the licensed building surveyor, architect and structural engineer as required for under Rule 15 with a certificate to the effect that the site has been inspected personally and the structural design include that the foundation has been made on the basis of recommendation of it findings the technical engineer. Every site plan under sub rule shall show or state on the body of the drawing showing the site plan the following the boundaries of the site and of any continuous land belonging to the owner thereof with number assigned to plot or permission, the position of the site in relation to neighbor street with the dimension, the name of the street on which the site abuts, the position of the building and of all other building including existing building if any which the applicant intends to erect upon his continuous land referred to in clause a in relation to 1 the boundaries of the site and in case where the site has been subdivided the boundaries of the portion owned by the applicant and also the portion owned by the other owners and on an adjacent street building and permissible within a distance of 12 meter of the site and the continuous land if any referred to in clause A E of use or occupancy of all the buildings the direction of north point the means of access from the street to the building and to all other building if any which the applicant intends to erect upon his continuous land referred to in clause A the schematic position and approximate height and the number of story of all other building within 12 meter of the site the free passage or way in front of the building the width of the street in front and at the rear of the building. The means of drainage of the proposed building leading to existing public drain or drainage channels with their location in relation to the site, the means of drinking water supply to the proposed building indicating the source and the distance from the site including the route through which the pipe line will be laid if pipe water supply is irrigated the means of power supply to the proposed building on the site indicating the route through which power supply will be achieved areas of the distress such other particular as are necessary under this rule as may be specified by the board of council the location of power line water lines soil line nature drainage channel jharna roadside drain protective works in case of a promoter submitting site plan or building plan for approval or provision made in the West Bengal Building Regulation for promotion of construction and transfer by promoters Act 1993 shall apply. Further information required to be submitted by applicant within 15 working days from the date of receipt of an application for approval of building site. The municipal authority may require the applicant to furnish him with any information on matter referred to in these rules which has not already been given in the documents they are under or to satisfy him that there are no objection which may lawfully be taken to the approval of the site. Incomplete or defective information, if any information or documents required under these rules is, in the opinion of the Board of Council, incomplete or defective, he may, within 15 working days from the date of receipt of the same, require further information or document to be furnished. If any requisition made under this rule is not complete within the 1 month, the application for approval of the building site may be refused. Signature and approved site plan when the competent authority has approved any site plan the approved plan or plan shall be signed by such officer as may be authorized in its behalf and in such manner as may be directed and 2 copies of approved site plan will be returned to the applicant এই ভিডিওটা নেক্সট যে 4 নম্বর পার্টেও হবে, তো সেটা দেখার জন্য অনুরোধ করা হচ্ছে। এই পুরো ভিডিওগুলো দেখবেন, তাহলে আপনাদের মিউনিসিপ্যাল বিল্ডিং যে রুলস যেটা রয়েছে বিল্ডিং প্ল্যানে কীভাবে করা হবে ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল, তো সেই বিষয়ে আলোচনা হচ্ছে। পুরো ভিডিওগুলো জন্য দেখার জন্য অনুরোধ করা হচ্ছে। থ্যাংক ইউ অল। ল ব্যাটার তরফ থেকে আজ যে ভিডিওটা দেখানো হলো সেটা দেখার জন্য অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। ভিডিও ভালো লাগলে অবশ্যই লাইক করবেন, সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন এবং শেয়ার করুন, যাতে করে অন্যান্যদেরকে উপকৃত হয়।